up like yesterday, that would be nice. So I can't really tell, but you know, well, yesterday thankfully it only happened at the beginning, but you never know. I mean, like for example, right now I don't even know if the stream is up. Okay, it seems that it's up now. Well, whatever. Fuck YouTube, dude. Every time, every day something new with YouTube, but it's okay, don't worry about it. At least it's not as bad as Twitch in terms of connection. So, that aside, nice bitrate? What you mean by nice bitrate? You're watching on 160p, what do you expect? Anyways, how is it going, Yannick? I mean, come on, bro. Someone that watches on 160p complaining about the bitrate? That's like someone eating junk food all day, every day, complaining about being fat. 144p. It's almost the same. But I think the stream is going fine. I mean, other than you watching at that resolution, I think it's going fine. So, as you can see, there is only 3 achievements left. You're playing Touhou Gacha. Are you shitting me? What happened with the Yannick that was like, no, gacha is the devil, the power of Christ compels you? Well, what happened with that Yannick? Damn. Falling to the gacha hell? Unbelievable. This was the guy that was complaining so much about it, unbelievable. And the worst part, the Touhou gacha. At least if you played a good gacha, but the Touhou gacha. Alright, it's okay, sure. You know, you spend hours re-rolling them, even re-rolling? Oh man, this guy is not gonna end up in a good place, but it's okay. That's fine. I'm not his mother, so whatever happens to him is not my responsibility. Anyways, Yannick's, madness aside, the 3 achievements remaining are Reimu and Sakuya true ending and Marisa's bad ending. So my plan for today is, for Reimu, what I want to do, as the title says, is a normal no car, no bomb. I don't know if I can do it, funnily enough, but I'm gonna try. It's very hard in this game to play with no bombs, and it's way harder to play without cards, obviously. So this might be a very bad idea, but might as well try. And if this doesn't work, it's not like I'm gonna try hard normal, no bomb, no card. But yeah, if it doesn't work, I guess I'm just gonna try to beat Lunatic with every character that is left. So basically everyone but Sanai, right? Man, Sanai is such a fucking broken ass character in this game, dude. Like no other character come close. 8 yen cap, how is it going? Here collecting the my last achievements. Hopefully I can get them, but you never know. I mean, playing this game with Sana, you don't have to be sorry for missing a stream, you know. Besides YouTube, just like, well, Twitch, the streams are all stored, so you can just watch them again. Well, again, I mean, you can watch it for the first time, not live. Don't worry about it. Besides, there's something that you gotta take into account. As soon as I get these 3 achievements that I have left, you know that I'm probably gonna play other games. So, you know, might not be, you know, your cup of tea. Because, you know, I usually, lately, I don't really play Touhou that often. I mean, I'm obviously playing this game for 1 week straight, but that's because this is a new Touhou game. Of course I'm gonna play the shit out of it. But, you know, after I get all that I want to get, I play some other thing. But, you know. Just warning you, just in case that you expect more Touhou. I mean, it's not like I'm never gonna play Touhou again, but I'm just saying that not for the time being, after I'm done with Touhou 18, that's for sure. But it's okay. I mean, it's the way it is. What was this? Oh yeah, no bomb, no car, which means that I need to get lives. No bomb, no car. So it's all of the items that I should pick up is I'm watching for your boys. Well, you're doing it wrong, cause you can watch a voice. But well, maybe you can watch a voice. If you can watch a voice, then I will have to applaud you. Because I don't think anyone can do that, but... Well, I guess, yeah, there are, you know, people that work on radio transmissions can literally watch the sound waves. So, well, there is that. But yeah, joking aside, thanks. Yeah, I remember when I went to high school, I had an signature called radio. Well, radio, I mean, the signature was about radio stations, right? Kinda like, you know, trying to prepare you to be a reporter. And, well, it probably was just because of, you know, because of manners and nothing else, but the teacher there praised my voice, say that I had a pretty nice reporter's voice. And I don't know, maybe, but that's basically the only person that I heard saying that. So he probably said it just for good manners. I mean, after all, that signature wasn't really that important, so you know, it was more like a 3 hour more than anything else. It wasn't like, you know, history of biology or shit like that. It was a signature that was very, you know, I don't remember the word in English, but you know, very chill, I guess you could say. It was a chill signature. I mean, you will just talk about shit that everyone knows, and then, you know, speak behind a microphone. I don't even remember it that well. All I remember is that signature at the middle of the year got replaced by theater. And I remember my theater professor was a fucking crazy ass man. It was very crazy. Well, I mean, then again, if you're a theater professor, I can't imagine you being any more sound, but you know. It was interesting, I mean, who rewards? I also like to students and interns to keep a positive attitude. Well, you do bad. I remember my co-workers, when there was a piece of code that I didn't like, I tell them, hey, this is trash. Like, if you're gonna write this, you have to write it this way, because otherwise nobody's gonna like this, right? well, nobody's gonna like this. I mean, I told them why it sucks to write that way. But anyways, how is it going, Yami? You should always, well, you know, hearing your deep voice give me a lot of serotonin. I don't know what serotonin is, but thanks. I appreciate that I can give you serotonin. Whatever that is. My commentary is very funny. Well, thanks. I was trying to think something witty to say, but you know, I think I should say thanks. That is completely different. Obviously, I will never lie about something objective like that. Well, I mean, I don't know if bad code is something objective. Well, okay, there is some bad code that is objectively bad. Yes. I mean, for example, I don't know, assigning a variable that you never use. Well, yeah, that's bad code. Why are you wasting memory space in assigning a variable that is useless? Yeah, I agree. There is some objectively bad code, but there are some other things that are bad for some and are good for some others. Like, for example, I remember reading an article that said that when you use in Java, when you use exceptions, you should always use the default exception that Java has. You should never use specific exceptions, because that will mean that you're using errors as a way to work on the flow chart of the code. Obviously, I personally think that that person is completely crazy, but I mean, despite what I think, what he thought was that you should never use specialized exceptions in Java. And he was supposedly a, you know, good coder, like a coder that actually knows his shit. But I can't agree with that. Like, what you think that heritage is for in Java? I'm referring to useless, baseless banter? What banter? I don't know what you mean. But anyways, the point is, if you code in Java, don't listen to that guy that says to only use the default exception. It's a good idea to have a hierarchy of exceptions, because it makes the code more readable, and not only that, it makes it way more order. Oh, I remember, he not only said that you should only use default exceptions, he said that you should always bring the exception up to the front end. Damn, that guy was fucking nuts. How can that guy say that and get away with it? How is that possible? Hey, Yami, you have more experience than me in programming shit, right? Can you make any sense of what that guy says? Because maybe I am the one that is a noob criticizing a very good OG telling the truth, but I can't imagine that you're an IT guy. I'm a programmer, a web developer to be precise. I do full stack development, front end and back end. Front end is JavaScript, obviously. I mean, what else could it be? And backend is Java using Spring MVC. And you know, it's a cool show. I mean, it's very easy. Well, very easy, I mean, it's not very easy if you start from scratch, but I mean, once you know a little bit, the job is pretty relaxed, because thankfully I don't have to deal with people, I just have to deal with code. And obviously, dealing with code is way easier than dealing with people, because, you know, code is not gonna bitch when you say that it's a bad code, right? Obviously, bad code comes from a bad coder, but I mean, it's way easier to deal with something that, you know, cannot do something illogical because it can think for itself. Code cannot think for itself. Thankfully, that would be very bad. Imagine the amount of times that I will get a digital slap to the face for saying that a code is fucking trash. It's impressive? Not really. I mean, when it comes to programming, web developers are basically, I mean, if we're talking about impressive, as in, okay, someone that doesn't know programming probably will get impressed by anything that looks semi-complicated. Yes, that's true. But when it comes to, you know, the programming sphere, or sphere, or whatever you pronounce that word, yeah, it's pretty basic. In fact, I will say that nowadays most people, most novices start with web development. It's like the, you know, like basically, it's kind of like being I don't know, like being a soldier in an army, like being a soldier, well, not soldier, what's the cadet? Is that how you say it in English? Well, whatever, but basically the little guys that get ordered around, that's what web developers are basically. They are the most basic of the basic. So, it's probably impressive, as I say. You're a nurse? That's a job that I wouldn't be able to do. That's literally a show about dealing with people. Very bad at dealing with people. Well, not like I'm bad, it's just that I don't like it, you know. Because I'm a person that, well, at least I like to think that I'm honest, right? And when it comes to dealing with people professionally, being dishonest is usually the preferred path, right? Because, you know, professionally, it's the most, like the smartest choice, right? So that's why I don't like dealing with people professionally. Well, I also don't like dealing with people non-professionally, but at least there I can be myself without risking my job, right? So yeah. Obviously, I'm not saying that every professional is a dirty liar, but I'm just saying that a lot of times lying is better for your profession than telling the truth. I'm cool not doing that. You mean not using only the default exceptions? Well, yeah, I assume as such, but I just wanted to ask, just in case that was the case. So, yeah. But you know, as I say multiple times before, the job that I despise the most are lawyers. Because lawyers' whole job is basically being how to be as dishonest as possible as long as your client can be defended even when he shouldn't be defended. Morally, it doesn't matter. Morality doesn't matter to a lawyer. So, you know, that's why it's the job that I hate the most. But, you know, it's okay. Sounds like a nightmare for enterprise. You will have to implement your own way of representing an exception error back to the caller and a way of categorizing them. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, eventually, even if you don't use Java heritage, you will need to categorize the error. So why, instead of doing something unnecessarily complex, why don't you use Java heritage, right? And then documenting that shit and then writing documentations for user. Yeah, exactly. Like, if Java gives you the option... See, the problem here is that there are a lot of people that use Java that they think that writing code where an error occurs is a bad practice. Like, if an exception arises, they feel like you shouldn't use that opportunity to run code. You should use that opportunity just to, you know, give the warning of an error. But I feel that that's like, you know, I mean, obviously I'm not saying that you should, I don't know, use the error flow to you know, do the default way in a basic flowchart, right? If there is a success way and an error way, like, you should probably do the success way after a success and not after an error. But I mean, that's obvious. What I'm trying to say is that if there are multiple errors, it's not a bad idea to do some different logic depending on the error that arises. But for some people that's bad coding, because you should only use errors to, you know, not to continue the flow. If there is an error, you should stop there. The problem is that I think that usually those people kind of like live in an ideal world where everything is coded to the point where everything falls into what you want, right? But there are a lot of systems that don't do what you want, and a lot of programs use other systems that are not dependent of the program that calls them. And basically, if that program that you're calling returns an error, like, that doesn't depend on me. Like, I have to interpret it as an error because that program is making it an error. People have been saying this shit for years since the start of programming. Yeah, well, that's the thing. What I'm saying is that they shouldn't be saying it. Like, why are they saying it? Are they saying it just to confuse the noobs? Are they saying that just to see who is a noob that only parrots things they read? Is that the objective of saying stupid shit like that? Because that seems to be the case. Maybe they want to identify who is the one that reads books and who is the one that writes code. But I don't know, I feel like there are better ways of saying that, of doing that. Because that's something that applies pretty well in programming. Not everything is like what the books say, you know. In fact, I will say that it usually isn't what the books say. Because there is so much shit that usually is not the way it should be. Any break of normal control flow is anti-pattern. Feel free to do that. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. That's also something that I don't like. The whole programming patterns, right? There are some that make sense and are pretty helpful, right? But there are some others that are like them. You were really bored to write this programming pattern, right? Like, you were really, really bored and probably needed to fill a quota to write this shit, right? But yeah, I don't know, that's how I feel at least. I feel like a lot of people that like to say a lot of shit that usually doesn't make much sense in a real environment are just people that either have a lot of time to spare and they don't code, or are just people that are stuck in the 90s thinking that programming is like back then. Yeah, we're talking about programming. Basically, I know that, well, for anyone that doesn't know anything about programming, maybe what I'm saying is something that makes no sense in itself. But basically, imagine... I was about to give an example, but that would probably not be a good example. I understand nothing. Alright, I'm gonna do a very vulgar example, okay? So you will have to forgive me for this, because I'm gonna sound very vulgar with what I'm about to say. But imagine if there was, and there probably is, but I mean, it's as ridiculous as there being a book telling you how you are supposed to fuck, right? Now obviously there are books that show you what options you have, but I don't talk about those. I talk about books that tell you what you need to do, and if you don't do it that way, you're doing it wrong. I think that that's pretty much something that I could tell you just to understand what I'm complaining about here. There are a lot of books of programming that tell you to do things that in an absolute perfect world will make a lot of sense, but code is oftentimes very far from perfect, right? So basically all those things sound very pretty, but they really are not useful at all in a real environment, or they are less worth it than, I mean, they are not worth the investment, right? Not like the time investment. Obviously that comparison that I made with fucking is a little bit well, they are very different things, because one of them you do it for, you know, recreational purposes, and the other one, well, I mean, there are people that code for recreational purposes, but I mean, there is also people that, you know, that like pineapple pizza, so I'm not judging. In any case, my point is, yeah, there is a lot of shit that a lot of people like to say and are just not very viable in a real environment. That's why I said before, it's kinda one of those things where it says that, you know, this is shit that that the books don't teach you. Well, it's kinda like that. The books tell you do this, do that, but a real environment tells you no, that's not worth doing. That's not worth doing, or it's not even good doing it. Regardless of how much it takes, it's useless. Right? So yeah, that's the kind of thing that I'm trying to say. And a very good portion of that are, as I mentioned before, what some people like calling programming patterns. Patterns understood as good practices, right? Because when it comes to programming, there is obviously a syntaxes that you have to fulfill, obviously. But as long as you fulfill that syntaxes, you can do anything you like, right? But the thing is, those programming patterns are there to tell you what you shouldn't be doing, because even if you can write what you like, you shouldn't write what you like. You should write what's better to read and what's better in a technical way, right? The problem is that these people oftentimes say a lot of shit that it's not better to read or it's not better from a technical standpoint, right? So, you know. Okay, this has to be a reset, but before I reset here, I want to practice this shitty ass spell card that I can't remember how to do on normal. Like, what's the yin yang orb that I should be standing behind? Was it the golden one or which one? Maybe it was the golden one. No, I don't think it was the golden. Yeah, exactly, like theory is different than practice. Yeah. In every department I think that's as you say, it's true. Okay, what the fuck was the yin yang orb that was supposed to be the one maybe the blue one? No, definitely not the blue. Well, which one was it? God damn it. There was one yin yang orb that was very easy. Maybe not the purple one. No way, it's the purple one. No. Damn it, dude. This spell card is literally easier in hard than it is in normal, dude. Can you believe that? What yin yang orb was it? God damn it. I think it's the purple one, it's just that the purple one sometimes it becomes very... Shit, it's probably the purple one, but... The problem of doing it through the purple one is that... It becomes very late to dodge the big yin yang orb. Right? Not only that, but it's also where most of the yin yang orbs concentrate. But if I do it on the red one, it's not gonna work, right? Well, the red one seems very, very risky to do. No, the red one is not a good idea. Damn it, I can't believe it, dude. Can't believe that it has to be this way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is the purple one, but it's very fucked up how the purple one seems... You know, allow me to show you what I'm talking about. If you try to do this on hard, let me go to hard mode. This one, I'm pretty sure it's also dodged by the purple one. If I'm not mistaken, it's dodged by the purple one. No, it's not the purple one. Which one was this? I remember the Lunatic one, but I don't remember any other one. Maybe it was the red one? Can't remember. Yeah, it was the red one. Okay, can you see that? Can you see how easy it is? Like, look at that. It basically tells you, hey, go over here. This on hard, when you know which color it is, it's so fucking easy. But on this one, even if you know that it's on the purple one, it gets way too messy at the end. Like, you get on the purple one, right? So you can clearly dodge it here, but it's clearly harder than on hard. So this is basically Sun balancing at its finest. Because if you do this on the red one, well, let me try it again. If you do normal on the red one, it doesn't work. You get healed. If you stay here for normal, like, it works, but it's so risky that it isn't worth it. Like, you can clearly see what the space is, but it's... Compare that to hard, and this is way riskier. Though maybe it might be more consistent, because as I... Well, let me try choose one more time, because I want to make sure that I have this thing down. It might be more consistent, but it seems a lot more dangerous, obviously. No, never mind. I'll do it from the purple one. do it from the purple one, it's not worth to do it from the red one. But it is still way easier on hard. So it's just one of those things that Sun doesn't really know how to balance difficulty sometimes, and this is the perfect example of that. Anyway, sorry to bore you with this spell card, but I need to practice it, because I remember the Lunatic strategy, but I don't remember the normal one. It's just one of those cards that you need to know what to do. I mean, you theoretically can dodge it in the first try not knowing what to do if your eyes are good enough at recognizing cross patterns like that, but I'm not really good at cross patterns. So yeah, basically I need to formulate a strategy. And the worst part is that I told to myself yesterday I need to practice that spell card because I'm gonna get fucked again, and I didn't, and that's the result. Basically throwing a run because of that. Because when you die there, you might think, well, you only lose one life. Yes, you only lose one life and 2 points of power. And those 2 points of power at the start of stage 5 are basically a death sentence. So you don't want to lose those points of power. I can guarantee that you don't want that. But now that I done the purple one, I probably need to practice Lunatic again, because I don't remember what Lunatic was now. I think it was also purple, but I don't know. It's one of those things that you need to know before you play. And it's a little bit hard for me to remember, because my memory is bad. Just straight up bad. So, you know. It's a problem. I was rambling about programming patterns. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, basically programming patterns suck for the most part. But the real thing, just like with anything else, is basically knowing to pick the good ones, because there are some programming patterns that are very good. And some of them are even mandatory to make a code, to write code that doesn't fucking suck, but unfortunately that's the hardest part, figuring out what to do, like what to pick, what's the real advice and what's the shitty advice, right? That's basically a struggle with every single profession, but it obviously includes programming. I mean, there are some people that recommend you to start programming with C. I mean, it's not a bad idea until you realize that coding all your life with C is not really gonna take you too far unless you have the right contacts, right? Because not many people look for C developers. Usually C developers are something that are, well, I don't know exactly, but they might be the most paid in the industry, but you need to know where to look. And obviously it's not a good language to start programming, to say the least. Even though it's the most basic one, or one of the most basic ones, you can learn the basics of programming, but it can only take you so far, you know. Eventually you need to start learning more useful things. But yeah, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. I mean, if you want to work on low-level stuff from the get-go, well, yeah, starting with C is probably the best idea, but the problem is that obviously when you don't know anything about programming, you don't even know what low-level programming is, you don't know what C is and does, you don't know when to stop either. Side question, can you code a Touhou game? I mean, if you ask if I have the knowledge to code a Touhou game, no. If the question is like, okay, see, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you a little secret that, you know, some programmers might not like to admit. Well, a lot of them do, but programming is basically all about Googling. It's not like a programmer knows a lot of things by default. A programmer knows very basic stuff and concepts, and then everything else is Google. So if you ask me, do you know exactly what you need to do to make a Touhou game right now? No. If the question is, can you eventually do a Touhou game? I could, yeah. I wouldn't do it, obviously, because making video games is a pain in the ass. Like, it's incredibly painful to code a video game. Well, a good video game. You can make a video game that is trash very easily, just like everything else. I mean, you can cook a meal that is trash very easily too. But yeah, the point is, I could eventually do it if I Google enough, yes. Will I want to do it? Hell no. If it was easy, yes. If coding a video game was easy, yeah, I would definitely love to do it. But yeah, coding a video game is probably... Well, I wouldn't say that it's one of... Like, it's not the hardest application of code that you could make, but it's one of the hardest. Because basically... Like, when you code a video game, you're kinda like tricking the computer into thinking that it can display graphics. I mean, it can, but not, you know, it's not what the original purpose of a PC is. So basically, when it comes to drawing graphics and making logic related to graphics, it's basically all a big task that is basically related on how to tell the computer that graphics exist and should be drawn. And they should be drawn the way you want, not the way the computer wants, obviously. Well, the computer doesn't want anything, but I mean... Have you ever tried to code a Touhou game or thinking about making one? I tried doing a Dan Makufu script once. Dan Makufu script that, by the way, I wouldn't say it's the same as coding. Like, well, it is kinda coding, but it's not like you're really using a programming language. You're just basically... I mean, you're using a language, but it's not a programming language. So, technically you're coding, but not in the more traditional sense. Regardless, I did try to do that, and after I realized how much of an absolute pain in the ass it was, I gave up. So, to answer the second question, no, I'm not thinking of making one, because I saw how big of a pain in the ass it is, and how time consuming it is, and no thanks. It's a shame because I really like games and, you know, giving my own take on a game will be interesting, yeah, but the effort that you need to do that, it's way too much. It's kinda like making music. At some point I wanted to learn how to make music digitally, and I realized it was such an incredible pain in the ass that I'm like, nah, you know what, I think I'm fine. I also tried that with drawing. And I also, you know, noticed the same thing, that basically it's an absolute pain in the ass. So yeah, just in case those were questions too, I answered those too. No, I won't plan on making music or drawing either. I'm a very non-artistic person, basically. I might have creativity but not artistic talent. Well, I don't really think I have creativity either. Or if I have creativity, I can't put it into practice, so yeah. And believe it or not, making a video game, even though it requires some knowledge about how computers work maybe, it's more about creativity than anything else. And since I'm not creative at all, it's something that it's an uphill battle, basically. Huh. The only credit that you're gonna see in a fan game is probably for me playing it. But then again, you know, paid viewer? Man, the guy that literally watches every single one of my streams is saying paid viewer. Wow. I don't know what to tell you, Yami. You know how ironic that sounds? It's like, you know, the bot calling the something back. I don't know, I'm not very good at English idioms, but it was something like that. Literally the guy that is here on every single stream calling someone out for being a paid viewer. That's some irony if I seen one. Some ironic shit, I mean. I think the kids say sponsor. It doesn't matter if it's a sponsor or paid. For anyone that, you know, for anyone that doesn't know much about the channel, they might think that I'm paying you to watch, Yami, because you're here every single day. So it doesn't matter what word you use, paid, sponsor. If anything, that title should go to you. Fucking Yami. Unbelievable. But you know, Yami has always been the kind of person that says something in a negative way, and that thing is something that he also is. Like, for example, how much he shit talks weebs, right? He's like the biggest weeb in the chat, but he always is like, oh, fucking weebs, they ruin everything. And he's like the biggest weeb in the chat. Fucked up. But yeah. I guess you could call him a tsundere after all, but you know, he's a very special kind. Oh shit, damn it. In this game I always get shebated that the stage is over when it's obviously not over. That's not true. Yeah, sure it isn't. Okay, so if that's not true, who is a bigger whip than you in this chat? I don't count because I'm not in the chat, so who will be? Come on. Tell us. Who is the biggest whip in this chat? I mean, if it's not you, it has to be someone else, right? I mean, obviously. So, which one is it? Which one is worthy of that title? Oh, Jesus. That was pretty close. But that spell card is pretty hard, honestly. Damn. That really is gonna suck. That's really gonna suck. Okay, just remember purple yin yang orb here. So remembering might not be enough, but... Tim, and then... That bitch throws the big yin yang orb exactly where I was gonna dodge. Maybe they are aimed now that I think about it. If they are aimed, I can just manipulate them to not be shot at where I am. I see Yannick and Tien Cap in chat. Yeah, I see them too. They are definitely not bigger whips than you know. So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. You know, don't worry. Yami always likes do what's called projecting, right? He likes using that word a lot, and just as always, he's the one that projects the most. You know? So yeah, don't worry about it. Yami is a professional projector. He should work at a cinema. His help will be greatly appreciated for the big screen. So yeah, it's alright, Yami, don't worry about it. Doesn't matter how much of a him. That killed me? Really? Alright. Oh hey, if the game says that killed me, then it killed me. It's alright. I don't mind. That was very weird. I felt like it didn't hit me, but if it say that it hit me, I probably wasn't paying enough attention. Thankfully, in normal difficulty, that pattern is not that bad. That pattern really could have been way worse, and thankfully it's not. Really wish I was full power right now. I think it will change a lot, because there is a lot of these morons that are surviving for no reason. There you go. Well, yeah, nice. Thanks for lending me full power right when the pattern is over. Very, very nice of you. Okay, at least it was useful for those spirits, I guess. Cut your ass. Uh-oh. I don't like this at all. Man, this pattern doesn't seem that easier than on hard. I mean, on hard it's still hard like this, but I feel like there should be at least a little bit of a difference, right? Okay. Well, this is not going very bad right now, but the problem is the boss that we have in front of us. Megumu is a problem. Megumu is a real problem here. This boss... but it's okay. This spell card theoretically in normal shouldn't be that big of a deal, but that's only what the theory says. I think I should corner myself, so I think that the theory sucks. I mean, I fucked up, I shouldn't have cornered myself with them. I really can't believe how much this boss sucks. It's like Sun really makes you... like, he really wants you to hate stage 5 bosses. Like, he does his best to do that. I still don't hate this boss more than someone like Odin, obviously. But then... the worst part is that Odin is... man, Odin... you know, today I was thinking, well, I don't remember if it was today or yesterday. But I was thinking about Rin is good. Yeah, Rin is good fucking up your runs. Yeah, she's pretty good doing that. I will admit that is indeed the case. But no, I was about to say that... wait, I think there is a specific strategy in normal that kinda works, which is this. Doesn't work as well as I thought. Damn it. Maybe I should have done this one still. But yeah, basically, what was I about to say? Wait, no, I can say it now. I need to focus here. Man. God damn it. You fucking suck. I was about to say, oh, I completely fucked it up. I wanted to get the true ending here. Well, there goes the true ending. That was so stupid of me, god damn it, I can't believe I did that. I'm stupid. Fuck dude, I was looking for Reimu's true ending, not for this. Well, technically, at least this gives me more for the no card. Considering that I didn't pick up that card, even though that card doesn't have any effect. Damn it, I can't believe I did that blunder. So this is why... fuck. This is why I should write things down. It's just that I didn't think I was gonna forget about that, damn it. That fucking sucks, I'm so pissed off right now. I'm so pissed off. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, don't worry about it. At least I'm gonna get this achievement, but damn, I really wanted to get the fucking trophy. Damn it, dude. Now I will have to do this on... well, not this, but I mean... we'll have to one coin clear the game on Lunatic. Fuck. With this character. I mean, sure, I can do that, but damn. Didn't want to. Damn it, dude. I'm really pissed off right now, but might as well keep going. Fuck me, dude. Fuck me and my shitty ass memory. I can't believe it. Really can't believe it. Whatever. Too late now. I mean, this is for sure gonna happen. There is no doubt about it. But damn it. It's okay, don't worry about it. I think the problem is that I started thinking about stage 4 bosses, and it's kinda like the salt didn't let me think properly. I got so salty thinking about stage 5 bosses that it really didn't let me think properly. It's okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine. At least I hope it is. It will be pretty dumb if I wouldn't be able to get this run right now, but I don't think I should worry about that. Or maybe I should worry about that? I don't know. We will see. My disappointment cannot be said with words right now. It cannot be said with words. Wouldn't be possible, I think. Just don't think it's possible to measure my disappointment with words. Don't think it is. Damn it, dude. It really stings. Wait, why am I dodging there? Makes no sense. It's okay. Well, at least I guess you will see one more Lunatic run. Considering that might as well beat the game of Lunatic with Reimu, I guess. After all, Reimu can do some shit. Not like she's as annoying to use as Sakuya. I mean, after all, yesterday I tried the same thing with Sakuya and it didn't work. So yeah, I think we're gonna be fine. But this is the second time, funnily enough, that I fuck up an ending with Reimu. You know, believe it or not, the other time that I fucked up an ending with Reimu was when I wanted to get the bad ending. And I, believe it or not, I ran out of continues to do that. That's so sad and stupid, but it's what happened. I can't believe it, but it's okay, dude, don't worry about it. It's okay, don't worry about it. Do not worry. Nothing to worry about. At least we're going off with a capture, but damn. That was such a wasted opportunity to get the achievement that I needed, dude. At least that's a normal no bomb, no card, which sure, why not? At least it's that. But man, I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe I wasted the opportunity to get that achievement. I really don't believe it. Yeah, I got the clear, sure, but that wasn't my intention. Fuck the credits. I guess it's obviously better than nothing that I got the clear, but yeah. Okay. So let me change the title now, cause I'm gonna go for Lunatic. I'm gonna try to get the true ending with all the characters that are not Sanae. Lunatic true ending with non-Sanae characters. Non-Sanae characters, that's a pretty interesting thing to say. That really sucks, dude. Anyways, how is it going, Bravi? The first one that I'm gonna try, not without cards, obviously. The first one that I'm gonna try is Marisa. I need to get the bad ending with Marisa, so funnily enough, if this run goes bad, it's better for me. But let's do this fast. I want to get all of the runs today, so I'm gonna do this as fast as I can. Well, as fast as I can. It's not like I can speed up the game, but I mean, you know what I mean. Well, the problem now is that I have to get used to Lunatic again, which is quite a problem, I will say, because it's after, when you come from normal, getting used to Lunatic again, it's a little bit tough, obviously, as you will expect. But if I can get all the achievements that I want on my first try, it should be fine. Especially this one. This one shouldn't even be a problem to get it on the first try, since all I need to do is get the bad ending. I mean, if I can get the true ending, it's even better, but obviously if I die right at the beginning like that, it doesn't count, clearly. But god damn it, dude. I'm so salty about that Reimu thing, I can't believe it, dude. Like, how is it possible? How is it even possible to fuck it up that much? I'm thinking to myself and I just don't find the answer. Well, yeah, I mean, well, okay, Yannick or whoever is there. When I reach a stage 5 boss, before the boss ends, please remind me to get the true ending card. Obviously stage 5 is a long way from here, but I mean, whenever the fight is about to end, please remind me to do that. Cause I need to do it. I need to do it, and if I don't do it, I'm just gonna waste another run like I did a couple seconds ago. So you will be so kind to do that. I will appreciate it. Obviously, you need to remember that, which is already a problem because I cannot do it, but maybe you can do it. Yeah, the revenge bullets are annoying. What? It's just the way it is. They are always annoying in every single game. I don't know how many, like, why Danmaku developers like revenge bullets so fucking much. I hate them so much. Revenge bullets, they really are one of the things that I hate the most. Well, not really one of the things that I hate the most, but I hate them. Whatever, get bombed, bitch. No, you're not running away. You ain't gonna run away. But yeah. I gotta get the true ending with everyone that is not Sanae. Because, you know, Sanae already got quite a lot of screen time. I mean, after all, it got so much screen time that literally the last achievements that I didn't get are the ones that... Also, wait, I don't even know if this is the best combination that I can do right now. Because if I'm gonna go for the true ending, that's the thing. I'm gonna lose all of my items at the end, all of my cards, right? So is this a smart idea? Wait, and also another thing. If I spend money on this, well, whatever. I want the bad ending with Marisa anyway, so even if this run is trash, it's still gonna be useful, but... What was the other build that I was using yesterday? Because using Shikieki means that you're pretty much locked out of the shop. But... What was I using? I know that it had the vampire, obviously, but... Obviously that wasn't the only thing. I think the Tanuki was another thing, yes. Oh yeah, the pipe, the smoke. The pipe from Sanyo. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, the pipe, the vampire fang, and the Tanuki. Well, either the Tanuki or Koishi, whatever. No, probably the Tanuki, I will say. At least so you can start with something decent at the beginning of the game, because the Tanuki gives you power. Wow, shit, I got hit. But yeah, that's the strategy. That's the strategy, at least for the other two characters. If this run goes to the dumpster, it's whatever. Again, I need to get the bad ending more than anything here. Damn, really, you got killed? Did I have bombs? I don't think I had bombs, right? I think I used up all of my bombs there, right? I don't remember. Whatever, it's okay. As I say, this run does not matter. This run is irrelevant. So don't worry about it. Well, irrelevant, I mean. I need all of my continues. I need all of my continues to get the button, right? Might sound stupid, but you can't run out of continues. That ain't good. You don't want that. At least when you continue, you get full power. Because if you didn't get full power when you continue, then running out of continues will be extremely easy. I forgot the fucking vampire, dude. I keep forgetting to use the vampire, and that's not a good thing, because clearly for the other runs I can't forget. Can't believe you will run out of continues. Well, I don't know if I will run out of continues, so you never know. I might, and if I do, there is not even a bad ending for me. There is a whole bunch of nothing as a reward. Like, thanks for playing, bitch. Have your game over screen with this Kanako's theme remix. Also, I just want to say, it's not that I'm a Kanako fanboy. I mean, I am, but I'm just saying that Kanako's theme is still the game over theme for about like 10 games already. It would be really nice if I could pick this shit up, but I clearly can't. I can barely even pick this up. Well, might as well pick power at this rate. If it's gonna be a shit run, might as well do it right. But yeah. What did I say before? Hey, can you remind me what I was talking about? 'Cause I forgot. Something about continues? No, but it wasn't about... No, it was the Kanako's theme. Yeah, I remember. It was the Kanako's theme that it's so good that to this day it's still used as the game over theme. Can you believe that, dude? That's when you know that a theme is good. That's exactly when you know that a theme is good. Oh, and that's something that I was also about to talk about before I got distracted and I fucked up what I was doing with Reimu. What I was talking about is that... You know that yesterday I was talking about the fact that I don't like many themes on this game, with the exception of the final boss and this lady right here, right? I say that, and then yesterday I thought to myself, like, in Touhou I feel like there is, well, in Touhou, well, not just in Touhou, obviously, this applies to every single musical piece, basically, but there are some themes that immediately click onto you, right? Like, there are themes that you listen once and you're like, damn, that was sick, I want to listen to this again, right? Then there are themes that at first you are like, it's okay, sure, and then you need to play them more times to truly appreciate them. Then there are themes that no matter how many times you listen to, you still think that they are very bad, or well, not very bad, but they are not good. And then there are themes that you, from the very first listen, you think that they are trash. So, with Touhou, thankfully, the last one has never happened to me. Like, thinking that a Touhou theme is straight up trash. It never happened to me. But in this game it did happen the third one, which is no matter how much I listen to a theme, I still think that it's like, you know, meh. It's like, whatever. It's there, but I really wouldn't listen to it out of pure joy, you know. And that is something that, you know, that sadly in this game is most of the themes. To me, most of the themes on this game fall on that category, where it's like, they are themes that they are there, but they don't really say anything to me. It's like, I mean, they are nice background noise, I guess. So they do a good show as background music, obviously, but, you know. And unfortunately for this game, I don't think there really was a theme that clicked on me from the very first listen, because the final boss theme is, I think, a good example of the second categories of themes that I was talking about. It's a theme that I like, but I needed to listen to it more than once to be like, I like this theme. This theme that you're listening to right now also falls in that category. Like, it's one of those that I listened to it a couple of times and I was like, oh, it's a cool one. Unfortunately, all of the other themes in the game fall on the third category. Now obviously, it's not like it's the first time that I listen to a Touhou theme and I'm like, yeah, whatever. But it's the first time that I think that happens with almost all of the themes in the game. That's something that I found out. Because if, for example, I will give you an example of a theme that immediately clicked on me. Obviously, this is personal. It's not something that is subjective or anything like that. But Kanako's theme, the very first time I listened to it, I like it as much as any other time that I listen to it. Kanako's theme to me, it's wonderful. And as I was saying, it's so wonderful that it's still the game over theme for over a decade. More than 15 years even. Because that was in 2006, I think, is where Touhou 10 is from. Don't really remember exactly what year Touhou 10 released, but I think it was around there. You know. So, it was alright. It was pretty cool. And I still like it to this day. But yeah, as I say, there is no theme like that personally for me in this game. Particularly the theme that I was talking about, another theme that immediately clicked to me, if I remember correctly, because it's been so long since I played that game for the first time, but it's Orin's theme in Touhou 11. As much as I fucking hate Orin as a boss, and you know, wow, look at that. It's okay, this is supposed to be for the bad ending. Don't worry, the title is not clickbait. I am gonna try to get the true ending with Reimu and Sakuya. Just that I want to get this bad ending too, because it's an achievement, believe it or not. But yeah, don't worry, there is no clickbait here. Well, I guess you could say it's temporary clickbait. Nah, I don't like clickbait. I don't like clickbait, it's not my style. My style is more relaxed, I guess you could say. But yeah, it's okay. See, the thing that you're not realizing is that Marisa's true end is the bad end. You might think that she has a true end outside of this, but in reality, the reason why Marisa is so bad in this game is because the canon ending is the bad ending. So yeah, don't worry about it. We are getting the true ending. We are obviously indeed getting the true ending. Canon bad explains a lot. Yeah, I know. We are in reality getting the true ending here. It's just that, you know. You didn't realize it yet. But yeah, this is the real ending for Marisa. She fails to do what she's supposed to do because she didn't practice enough. She didn't practice those magic missiles enough, so because of that, she really can't do shit. It's a very sad tale, but you know, it's okay, don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine, don't worry. She can do it. But yeah, man, I'm so pissed with what I just did with Reimu. I'm still pissed. Even if it happened like half an hour ago, I'm still pissed. I can't believe I did something so stupid. It really makes my blood boil. But it's okay, don't worry about it. We got it. Jesus. Also, I really wonder if with Sakuya, because the thing is, if I do Sakuya and I were to get the true ending, like, I don't really know what to do. I don't really know what the best idea will be there. Because using the centipede strategy, I feel like it wouldn't work out. Wow. Can't believe I almost did that at the first try. That's apparently the blind spot for the foes. I almost got it at the first try, almost. So I think I needed a little bit more damage. It was very, very close. It's okay. Don't ya worry about it. I think I want to try the Reimu true ending first, cause honestly, Reimu is obviously gonna be easier for me than Sakuya. But at the same time, it will basically leave Sakuya for last, which is as it should be, because I can tell you right now, she's gonna be an absolute fucking pain in the ass to do. Like, there is absolutely no doubt about it. In fact, she's gonna be so much of a pain in the ass that I don't even know if I can get her for today. I mean, when I say get her, I mean get her trending, right? Obviously. I don't really know if that's gonna be possible. And it's gonna be really sad if it's not possible, but you never know. You never ever know what's gonna happen. You know, I was thinking that using the centipede strat, I don't think it will work very well. But it might work considering that I don't really need the centipede for the last stage. Because for the last stage I'm gonna get rid of all my cards. So maybe it's not that bad of an idea. I'm trying to think, but I don't know. Is it gonna be a bad idea or no? Wow, that sucks. So the laser was gonna take more to appear. No, you know what? Fuck your non-spells. Oh, but damn it, this is Heresia's non-spell. God damn it, memory. I still got killed by it. But damn it. Come on, bro. I just want my bad ending, okay? I'm not asking for anything particular. Just looking for my bad ending. If you give me my bad ending, I'm gonna shut up and wait for my turn politely, you know. Uh-oh. That was close. You can actually use the Vampire Fang for this spell card. The lasers don't come out that fast. I think they come out way faster on the second spell card. This one she does it way faster. So basically, this is what I will need to do. Pick this card for the trending, but the issue is, when you pick this card, as you know, you lose all of your other cards. Now, the issue with this is clearly that, what are you gonna do? Because you basically need to rely only on your bombs, not to mention that your power is gonna go down very badly. Obviously you can recover your power, but it really depends on how well you do. Well, how well / bad you do. Yeah, that's why I want to do this with Reimu first, because I want to know about like the fuck me. Like the availability, no, the possibility of doing this. And if I cannot do it with Reimu, I can... Wow, nice slowdown. I can guarantee you that I cannot do it with Sakuya. That's for sure. Obviously, doing it with Reimu also doesn't mean that I can do it with Sakuya. But it at least means that, you know, that I can do it with a character that is not Sanae. I mean, then again, I'm looking for a Lunatic one going clear. It's not like I'm looking for something too complicated. Sure, it includes the trending, I will give you that. The trending can make this final stage an absolute pain in the ass. I'm definitely not discussing that, but you know, even if that's the case, I feel like I should be able to get it. Like, come on, it doesn't have any fucked up requirement. I don't need a no miss or a no bomb here. Just looking for a good old-fashioned one coin clear. The problem with this boss fight are these fucking non-spells. These non-spells were crafted in hell. Those non-spells belong in hell. Just like Moko's non-spells. Well, The last of her non-spells, the ones that are so fast that you can't even see what the hell is going on. That's fucked up. What was Sun thinking with Moko non-spells? It's been years since that game, but I'm still thinking... What was he thinking? What were you thinking, Sun? Or... Okay, a better question is not what were you thinking, but what were you drinking? That's the real question. Yes, man. I don't know if anyone remembers those Moko last non-spells in that extra boss fight, but man, those definitely were nice to look at. Or rather, they were nice to look at, but definitely not nice to dodge. That's for sure. I think it was only the last non-spell, the one that was unreasonably fucked up. Because the second to last non-spell was hard, but it wasn't like that big of a deal, you know. But yeah. I mean, I cannot even dead bomb, dude. If I need to do this without continue, I'm gonna be boned. Really gonna be boned at this rate. Wow, that was pretty close. Wow, that was very risky for no reason, but it's okay. That was also very risky. Well, then again, doing something risky for no reason shouldn't be a problem right now. I mean, after all, this run really doesn't matter. As long as I don't run out of continues, everything's gonna be fine. Everything should be fine. But I still worry about the other shot types. Can I really do it? Maybe. Maybe not. We will see. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. At least I can still capture that one. I definitely cannot capture this one, however. This spell card is just too hard for me. This spell card has some very, very tight dodging. 2 credits remaining. Can you believe it? But it's okay, don't worry about it. Yeah, shut up. Give me the bad ending. Less talking and more bad ending. If you don't mind. Want to see that bad word pop up in the achievement trophy. It's pretty funny because everything else is in Japanese, but the word bad is written in English. It's like Sun is calling you out. You're bad. You're bad. You should probably play golf instead. Yeah, and that's the worst part. It's bad in all caps. So Sun really makes you want to know that you should be playing golf right now. And what are you doing with some Danmaku shit, dude? Your thing is clearly something like whoa. But yeah, there is the achievement. Bad. Bad clear, it says, if I'm not mistaken. It says bad Korea. Whatever. And yes, in case you had any doubts, it's still the same fucking ending for everyone. I really don't know what difference does it make. It's literally the same bad ending for everyone with probably some minor text changes. Anyway, that's not important. What's important now is that I'm gonna do this for real. You want some true ending? I'll give you some true ending. I'll give you some true ending. Where the fuck is the smoke? Here. And Tanuki. Well, it's either Tanuki or Koishi, but I feel like Koishi might be slightly better, cause for the end game is, unless you play like absolute shit, you're not gonna die that fast twice in a row. You can still play like shit, but wait, where is Koishi? Hey, oh, there it is. Okay, so please. Well, hopefully this time I can get her true ending, dude. I can't believe... I know that I shouldn't dwell into the past this much, but then I can't believe how I fucked that run that basically had the true ending guaranteed. It's so stupid that happened. Oh, you know what I was thinking about the other day too? I just remember. I was thinking about Lennon. I remember that Lennon was a thing. And Lennon, you know, there are a lot of things that people say that they feel like fever dreams. In fact, I remember someone saying that Digimon felt like a fever dream. Well, when I think about it, Lennon really feels like a fever dream. Like, it's pretty hard to think that that game exists, but it does. And I really like it, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it's a fever dream in a bad way, no. The game is amazing, but it's so fucking weird. Lennon is a thing, yeah, Lennon is a thing. Can you believe that, Clone Cat? How is it going, Clone Cat? Yes, Lennon is a thing. Believe it or not, it is. And I was thinking about the other day, because the games are so fucking weird that you will think that you were just drunk and you imagine it all. But you didn't imagine shit. That happened. You were there. Your fingers were there playing that game. So it's very, very crazy. Can't believe we're playing Touhou Gacha. Yeah, I also can't believe you're playing Touhou Gacha. Like Yannick was the... well, as I mentioned on the beginning of the stream, Yannick was supposed to be like the no gacha guy, and look at where he is right now. Unbelievable. So does that mean that you're gonna play Genshin Impact? Yeah, that's also something that I can't believe, Clone Cat. He plays a gacha and he re-rolls. Like, what the hell, dude? Re-rolling, it's something that you probably should never do. I mean, rerolling is one of those things that not playing Genshin. You know, the thing about gachas is that they are usually attached to very shitty games, right? Now, I'm not saying that Genshin Impact is a masterpiece, but dude, of all the gachas you can pick, Genshin Impact is probably the best of the gacha games there is. So, you know, if you already accepted to play gachas, your next step is playing Genshin. I mean, that game differently... Okay, obviously this is something personal to me. But at least Genshin, you know, unlike Touhou Last Word, is a decent game. Because Touhou Last Word, and that game, see, the problem with those kind of games is that they really are the minimum amount of effort possible into the game itself. All the effort goes into the drawings of the characters, clearly. Genshin is indeed a piece of shit. Don't listen to what Yami says. Yami is salty because he couldn't get his husbando when he rolled for him. So he admittedly is pretty salty because of that. It's a shame, but you know, he couldn't get it, bro. It's the way it is. And he can accept that he didn't get it. But it's okay, don't worry about it. What the fuck you talking about? Oh, I didn't have the fang ready, man. Am I gonna get stuck on this stage 1 forever? Because at this rate that seems to be the case. Don't even want that rat tail bastard. I wasn't talking about him. You should assume that. Which leads me to think that he is indeed your husbando. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, sorry, I guess, that you didn't get him. But you know, you will get him next time, for sure. Just need to save that currency that I don't remember the name of. Primotions, or whatever the shit they are called, those things. Just save that up. It's the same shit you talked about before. And what did I talk about before? I talked about many things. I stopped playing Genshin, it's over. Oh shit, hey! Someone screen cap that comment. Someone please do me a favor and screen cap that. I really hope that I don't see your Discord status showing that you're playing Genshin. I really hope that doesn't happen. I mean, he can still hide it, believe it or not. You can hide that you're playing a game in particular, but you know, really don't want you. Don't really want to see you playing, because you know that if I see you playing, I'm not gonna shut up about it, right? Because you know, if you only stop playing, if you say something like, you know, this game, I don't think this game is for me, you know, think that I'm kinda done with it, right? The problem is, he says how much the game is a piece of shit, right? So by saying that, you will think, well, alright, he really hates the game, right? It's pretty clear that he shouldn't play it ever again. But I don't know. You know how it is. A lot of people don't put the money where their mouths are. So we will see if you really stop playing Genshin. If you really did, then I mean, I'm glad for you, because you clearly weren't enjoying it. So at least you get to do something that you enjoy instead of playing a game that you hate. But, you know, I don't know, dude. You can't even lie because on friend list it shows last login date. Yeah, I know. So yeah, it's alright. I mean, you made that decision. At least I'm glad for you, because as I said, it makes absolutely no sense to keep playing a game that you clearly don't like. So, good shit for actually doing it. but I want to see that being the case. You know, it's kind of like a drug addict or someone, a smoker, someone that smokes cigarettes, right? They say, yeah, I stopped smoking, and then you see them in the streets with a cigarette in between their fingers, and it's like, hey, what happened, bro? No, this is the last one, I swear. This is really the last one, bro. I really hope it's not like that. But I trust your willpower, Yami. I know that everything is gonna be alright. Don't worry about it. Wow, I can't believe I bombed that. Just that I felt that I did a bad movement and I needed to bomb, but that's a shame. Bombing that spell card is an absolute waste. That spell card might be the easiest one in the game, for real. So bombing it is quite a waste, you know. But it's okay. I mean, it's better to bomb than it is to die, clearly. So, you know. Would be very, very cool if I got the Phoenix tail, but I don't even know if I will have enough money. Because the thing is that obviously by buying lives you waste money every single time. Nice. That was very good restreaming right there. Finally got my break. Do I miss something fun? You missed the bad ending. You miss Marisa credit feeding Chimata's face, but I don't think that that's something that you miss. Wouldn't call it miss. I think that that word wouldn't really fit that thing. So no, you didn't miss anything. Oh, that's because you are watching it during your show, right? Because you're working while watching. How now, team of you? But yeah, basically Marisa credit feed Chimata very badly. But you know, I needed to get the bad ending because it was an achievement, so to me it wasn't a waste of time. At least now all of the bad endings are gone. Now the only thing left are the true endings. But the problem is that I don't know if I should say that it's the only thing left, because it's not something that it's that easy to get after all. I mean, it could be easier at least. But yeah, especially, I mean, obviously hardest part of all the trends is that you don't have any cards for the final fight, which obviously makes everything quite hard. Need rooting for final boss? No, I don't need rooting. Basically need to stop playing badly. that will be very useful. But it's something that it's hard to... Jesus Christ, wow, what a movement. What a movement right there. That was really good. Those were some hot moves. Yeah, I know that that's not... really? I died to a bullet that... Oh, the Phoenix, and I can actually buy it? Yeah, I can, right? I clearly can, but I will lose a lot of power. I don't even know if this is worth to do. Because I will be losing so much power right now. Was that worth to do? I don't think, because right now I'm fucked, basically. I mean, I can bomb and all of that, but... Well, considering that the mid-boss is survival, it might not be that bad, but that's not the only thing that's gonna come here, obviously. So it might have been, indeed, a bad idea. But hey, at least one of these lives is quote-unquote free here. Free in the sense that, you know, I got it from the Phoenix. But yeah, I think this was a bad decision. Because getting the power back is not very easy now. Not to say that it's not easy at all. Especially not as easy if I use Koishi instead of the Tanuki, that's for sure. It might have been a mistake on my part. It probably was a mistake, in fact. Well, that's a shame. That's a shame because how the fuck do I get my power back now? Yeah, getting back to full power here seems like a pain in the ass, not to mention that stage 5 will also be pretty hard to do right now. Well, at least I didn't do that badly against the Yin Yang Orb, but everything else is not looking too hot right now. At least with a couple of bombs I could get some of my power back, but it could be way better. I needed to pick up the power there, because otherwise I will be more overwhelmed than I am right now. But yeah. Well, having 3 points of power is okay. The problem is that I have no bombs, so I'm very next to dying right now, which is obviously not something that you want. I got another extra life, alright. I'll take it. Sadly I didn't get the bomb fragments from those morons, but it's okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Chain die is not a show that even the Feather can save. Yeah, I know. In this game, dying multiple times it's a snowball, basically. A snowball that fucks you up. Snowball that keeps getting bigger until there is nothing that you can do about it. It's kinda like in Touhou 12, funnily enough. Well, at least I'm full power now, but I'm about to die anyway, so... think this is gonna be for too long. Damn, that shit is so hard to dodge. Okay, I have the bomb ready for this one. Yeah, fuck this spell. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, this is bad because I was on the wrong spot. My bad. Damn it. That was also kind of a waste. Especially on that spell card. It was the last spell maybe, but on that one... It's okay, don't worry about it. One bomb... I mean one more bomb now with the amount of health she has should be enough to kill this spell card. And it is. Nice! Well, that went a lot better than I expected, because now this means that... This basically means that I can deal with the first pattern quite easily, though I don't know if I should get a bomb here. I'm gonna get an extra life, fuck it. Oh wait, it saves that fragment? So wait, it saves the fragment for extra lives but not for bombs? What? So I'm pretty sure that if you get full bombs, it doesn't save that fragment. If I'm not mistaken. I think that's how it works. But here it saved the fragment. Which I'm very glad, because it sucks when it doesn't. And it should have kept going up there. It's okay, it's okay. Fucking bomb. At least Koishi should come in handy right now, because it means that for each time I die I only lose 0.50, which means that getting back to full power is obviously easier. I don't know if I should risk getting the Fang here. I think that I'm just gonna do an old-fashioned bomb. I think that risking the Fang... Well, I could do both. I'm gonna use the Fang just in case she doesn't die from the bomb, though I'm pretty sure she will have died from the bomb. But then again, the Fang, you wouldn't use it here, or maybe you will use it on this pattern to clear out bullets, but not necessary at the beginning. Only at the ending when it gets crowded. Here, basically. Here it gets... oh, fuck. Nice. Beautiful. Magnificent, some will say. Uh-oh, this is a clusterfuck. Okay, that works. I'll take it. And you took too long to die, you piece of shit. It's okay, as long as the stars come from only one side, shouldn't be that big of a deal. Alright, fuck off. Nice. I have no bombs, which sucks. Well, now I have bombs. Now I definitely have bombs, and I'm gonna use it. Fuck all of these assholes. Give me all your power. Damn, you didn't really give me shit. Also, please, for the love of God, remind me of picking up the true ending item at the end of this stage. Because I'm probably gonna be thinking about picking up an extra life. Please remind me before this boss dies to pick up that blank card. Please. I'm gonna forget, and I'm gonna be so pissed off when I forget. So yeah. I mean, I already forgot, and with this same character nonetheless. The problem is that every time that the shop shows up in this kind of run, the first thing that I look at is at my remaining amount of lives. which is fine, is what I should be doing, but not here if I want the trending clearly. Also, if I use the Fang fast enough here, it should work. It did work. Nice. And that's fucked up. That laser combination. What the hell? And fuck your lasers. Obviously fuck you too, but I mean especially your lasers. I don't know why that strategy works so much better in practice mode than it is working right now, but I guess it makes sense. In practice mode a lot of things work that don't work afterwards. I feel like I should bomb it right now. Basically a suicide to not bomb afterwards. Okay, the blank card. I need to pick up the blank card. Well, at least this time I remember. But this is looking. I mean, it's 5 lives, so it's a very clear advantage. Yeah, true ending. I know. It's a very clear advantage, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. Hopefully it does. At least one very big difference from before is that I know how to do the first spell card of the boss, of this final boss, right? That's something that might look very minor, but it's definitely not minor, because that spell card is just like with the other survival spells, the only ones that you cannot cheese. I mean, in the sense that you need to dodge, you can't just spam bombs and pretend to do it, you know. Doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Okay, so here comes the fucking thoughts. You're gonna get bombed so badly. And the problem is that I'm not even sure if bombing is enough. Okay. Sadly, I don't think I will get another life here. I think that we already say this multiple times, but I'm pretty sure you don't get another life fragment here. Like, that's the last life fragment that you get. Well, unless you have cards that do that. But as you can probably see right now, I have no cards, so you know that I'm gonna bomb your asses, right? Alright, you know, 4 lives and 2 bombs, this has to happen. I don't feel like Shin's in it, but if this doesn't happen, I'm gonna be a little bit annoyed. Also, this dialogue that you see right there is the one that changes if you have that blank card on your inventory or not. It actually changes. Okay. So let's just remember the triangle strategy. Take it easy and it should... there should be no problem. But you know, should is a pretty beautiful verb, you know, that sadly a lot of times doesn't come true. Nice. I'm gonna dedicate this bomb to you and only you, Chimata. Or not. Hey, maybe I won't bomb shit. Don't think I need it. I will probably need it here, however. Maybe that bomb wasn't necessary, but you know, here it's clearly being better being safe than sorry. This non-spell is just fucked up, and in fact I'm gonna bomb it again. And I'm gonna bomb this one too, just for good measure. So I think that after all, the Phoenix tail is something that definitely helped the run. For sure. I think that if it wasn't for the Phoenix tail, I maybe wouldn't have gotten this. Probably. Even if this spell carries easy, I always try to remain silent when it happens, because it's such a chokeable spell. It really is. One of those spells that it's so easy to choke. This one is just hard. This one is not even about choking. This spell carry is legitimately hard to capture. At least on Lunatic. Okay. So this is basically she-she's. There is no way for me to lose right now. Like, it's absolutely impossible to lose right now. So, well, nice, I guess. Got it. I mean, couldn't have even done this if I wasn't dumb enough to get the true ending on a previous run that I did, where I completely forgot to get the blank card. But hey, it's okay. Doesn't matter what happened in the past. What matters is what happens now. And what happens now is, yes, I'm gonna get it, obviously. There is no doubt about it. I'm gonna bomb shoes for good measure, cause you never know, right? You know. Okay, well, at least that's one less achievement to go, and the other one, the only one left is the one with Sakuya. So at the very least, we are there. We are there. Sakuya though is gonna be an absolute pain in the ass, I feel. Sakuya truly gonna be a problem. I don't even know if I can get it with Sakuya, that's the thing. Sakuya is a character that I despise so much in this game. So I don't know what to do. I mean, well, yeah, I do know what to do. Clearly trying to get it with Sakuya. But... oh, I didn't know that. Her wife is the one that draw the cards. Interesting. I thought that Sun was the one drawing the cards, but no, it was his wife. That's pretty cute. That he got her wife to draw the cards. Very nice little touch. Very nice. Well, let me change the title, cause this is gonna be Sakuya. Lunatic tour ending with Sakuya. No one else. It's Sakuya. Sakuya is heavy rooting. Yeah, I know, which is the reason why I don't like her. Just so you see, that's literally the last achievement remaining. The another ending with Sakuya. That's why I like playing with her. Yeah, definitely can't say the same. But in any case, Lunatic Sakuya. I have a bad feeling about this, and I say a bad feeling not because I'm not gonna get the run, because I mean that it's probably gonna happen, the fact that I'm not gonna get the run, but I have a bad feeling because I don't know how salty I can get. That's the problem, because you know, when I can get a run with Sanae or with Reimu, my reaction is basically them, I fucking suck, right? Or this is too hard for me. But when I can get a run with this character or Marisa, my first reaction is, man, fuck this character. I hope she doesn't appear in the next Touhou game. Well, obviously that wouldn't apply for Marisa, cause you know, Marisa not appearing as a playable character in a main Touhou game wouldn't be a Touhou game. Oh, let's not forget that I have the vampire. Yeah, it's time for Sakuya. It's time for Sakuya. This should have happened half an hour ago or probably even more, but you gotta understand that I was too busy doing that shit with Reimu, which I shouldn't have, but... And I'm gonna be stuck in stage 1 hell now. How beautiful. You know, see, this is the reason why I'm telling you that I might get very salty is because I want to get this run today. Because if I don't get this run today, what's gonna happen is that I will basically leave this only run. I will leave it for tomorrow. So that's why I don't want to happen. I don't want to leave this run for tomorrow. But at the same time, it's what's probably gonna happen. Rice makes steak 1 steak. He says steak. He meant to say stage. Stage 1 less painful. Yeah, probably, but I mean, picking rice, I don't think it will be a good idea. I feel like the strategy is this one. Well, maybe I could replace Koishi's hat for Tanuki, which by the way will also make stage 1 less painful. But I definitely won't pick the rice, no. I'm literally 0.01 points away from getting full power. Can you believe that? Well, I can definitely believe that. Nice dead bomb. Was a good dead bomb. I will pat myself in the back for that. Gotcha. May I understand why Koishi had? I prefer Koishi had usually because it's possible that you die a lot of times in a row, but if you don't die very soon, it's better to have the Koishi hat. Though I'm probably gonna die a lot of times in a row, then I can pick this shit up. Nah, but picking it up wouldn't be a good idea. It's way better to buy to buy lives, because buying those coins will only give me 1 hit instead of lives that essentially give you 3 lives, you know. 3 lives, 3 bombs. Was an interesting use of the Fang there. I like it. I think that Koishi is just better when it comes to dealing with power loss, as long as you don't repeatedly die. Like, for example, there. I think I only had 1 bomb remaining there, so it's not like I lost too much anyways. Could have been worse. But yeah, maybe for Sakuya it's a better idea to pick up the Tanuki, though let's not forget that regardless of if I pick the Tanuki or not, the Tanuki is gonna be completely useless for the last stage because, well, it's not gonna be there. Dude, what the hell? Well, if it's gonna be like this, then I'm definitely gonna get the Tanuki. Just didn't, but see, the problem is, I don't know, dude, the Tanuki... whatever, let me get the Tanuki, fuck that. You say that Rise is better because of the eventual deaths. Yeah, but I don't know. It will be too distracting. It will be too distracting to use Rise because that will be 2 active items. So I don't want that. I mean, I already have problem with only 1 active item, so 2 active items will definitely not be a good idea to me. Too distracting, not to mention that, well, I obviously know that I can remap it, but pressing D to change items is a little bit uncomfortable. Like, if you're not actively thinking about it, it doesn't come to me, right? It's something that I have to, like, think about carefully, kinda, right? It's not something that is fast enough for my brain to process, you know. That's the issue. But you know, if I don't use it in the D key, I'm pretty sure there is no other key that I can use that will be better than that. That's the problem, it will be just too many buttons basically. Well, I guess I could use a spacebar. Spacebar is not bad because you can use your thumb instead of using an already occupied finger for that. I guess that will work, but I don't know. I'd rather use either the Tanuki or Koishi for that. At least I don't need to think about anything with that. Well, anything other than dodging is what I mean. Nice, getting hit right at the end like a fucking dumbass. Pretty cool. Man, I'm really glad that bubble bullets have... Yeah, I will have to believe Yannick theory that that fucking finish shit has more chance to show up on the first stage. When are the code leaks gonna show up? I want to see if that's the case or not. Come on, bro. I want to see the exact chance for every item. Or is the reverse engineering too hard to do? Well, I know that reverse engineering is hard to do, but I mean... Isn't there any good way to look at the chances? Any easy way, I mean. I really would like to know. Jesus Christ, I had to work so hard to dodge that. Nothing is easy here, well yeah, I know. When it comes to reverse engineering, nothing is easy, indeed. It is basically something that you're not supposed to do in the first place. It's kinda like trying to brute force trying to brute force a password. Kinda. In a way. Not in a very literal sense, but in a way it's like that. But yeah, what I hate the most about Sakuya is that I basically am discouraged from moving freely. I can move whatever I want. I have to move however Sakuya wants. Well, how Sakuya and the game wants, obviously, because basically it's in relation to everything that is happening on the screen. I feel that a bomb is coming right now. I could have gotten it, but it would have been quite risky. I got that. Give me that extra life. Please and thanks. Okay, I have a feeling that if I don't get the Phoenix, which I already got by the way, but if I don't get it for a next stage, like one of the following stages, this run is probably not gonna happen. I mean, after all, on the previous Reimu run I got a Phoenix, and I don't... Well, quite honestly, even without getting the Phoenix I probably would have gotten it, because I pretty much had 2 lives to spare. I mean, yeah, I had only 1, but that's because I fucked up at the end by not bombing, because I knew that I already won, pretty much. So I wasn't really worrying. Damn, I almost bombed there. In fact, I touched the bomb button, believe it or not. I did touch the bomb button. But, you know, it was in the middle of the cutscene, so I think it didn't do anything. Maybe I didn't touch it, because I think you can bomb in the middle of a cutscene, I'm pretty sure. I think you shouldn't be able to. At least when all the knives are focused on the enemy, which is something rare to happen, but when it happens, I think that she's... Well, she clearly has more damage than Reimu, right? When that happens. you... Whew. I don't know how I didn't get hit there, but I'm very glad. Should I bomb this? Or should I fang it? I think I'm gonna bomb it and then fang the spell. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I prefer doing this. Yeah, was a good idea. Can also bomb this. It probably will also be a good idea. Yeah, I will say that it was a good idea. I also probably shouldn't have fanged this Pelker, but I mean, I don't want to do unnecessary shit. Problem is that I probably should have used it for this non-spell instead, but too late now. Nice. Gotcha. Damn, that was a very good fight. Look, I'm full livestock. I swear that if the Phoenix shows up here... Okay, at least it didn't show up. So here it should be bomb, right? Clearly the best idea. If I already have a full stock of lives, might as well go for a bomb. Hey, give me that bomb. Might as well. Also gonna bomb this, cause well, there goes the bomb. It was used effectively, I think. Well, alright. I guess that enemy is not gonna... Damn. It's way better to choose... But I did point all of that shit to these assholes. You also probably should point it all instead of doing a spread shot right here. I should probably point it like this. I have no bomb, by the way, so I'm probably dead. Yeah. What's bound to happen? Money for score? Smile? Yeah. Wow. I didn't want to bomb that soon, but I saw that circle and I thought I was gonna get hit. This fucking yin yang orb, dude. Well, there goes 3 bombs in this fucking asshole. Three bombs just like that. There isn't much that I can do there. Come on, bro. You're gonna get bombed. Fuck you and you're... Oh, and you're not dead. Well, will you look at that? Oh, this is gonna be annoying. There is a very easy way to do this, but I wasn't in position. That's the thing. You need to fucking root for this piece of shit of a character. You needed to be on position there. It's not that it's hard to do, but you needed to know that it was coming. What a fucking disgrace of a character, dude. I fucking hate you so much. I really hope you never appear again as a playable character in a Touhou game. Really hope so. Fucking piece of shit. Okay, whatever. Salt aside, need to focus on the run. and what's left of it, basically. Which is not much, but it's something, you know? That was my fault. That was 100% my fault. Should have known better. Now see, the problem is, if I get a Phoenix right now, it will be worthless, because I will need to buy it with power, and buying a Phoenix with power right now, it's an absolute suicide. It's not a good idea at all. Wow, good shit. Well, at least I'm full power. Got my new Touhou. Nah, whatever. How is it going, Colon? This run, I don't think it really is gonna happen. But it's not like it's terrible right now. Could be a way better run, but I think it could also be way worse, you know. Not bad. I'm not sure about this one. I don't even know how to do stage 5 with this character in the first place. I have no clue how to do stage 5 with this piece of shit of a character. But you know, whatever. We're gonna figure some way out. Well, speaking of piece of shit, look who we have here. I legitimately think that the spread out position for these knives is absolutely useless. Because it makes you think that you're hitting everyone. But your damage is so dog shit that it doesn't even matter that you're technically hitting everyone. That's the thing. You think that the best way to clear stages is by doing that. You have that innocent assumption. Wow, and I should reset honestly, but I don't know. I want to see what else is gonna happen, though it's probably gonna be more frustrating than anything. I should reset. Should reset because this run really is not gonna go anywhere. That little enemy is gonna keep shooting. 3 lives. Yeah, I'm sure that this is gonna go great. I'm 100% sure that this run is gonna go absolutely great. Can you believe that I hate this character more than Marisa? Can you believe that I hate this character more than the worst character in the game? Can you believe that? That's what's happening right now. This burning hatred that I feel. This has to be a reset. This run is not going absolutely anywhere. This character is a piece of shit. But when you deal with something that is a piece of shit, you need to do it with special care. I can't play the same way I'm playing with Reimu. Because when I play with Reimu, I was assuming that the character was decent, and it was, obviously. So, you know, by assuming that, there were a lot of patterns in stages and in bosses that I was like, I can do this. And yeah, I can do it, yes indeed. But with this character, it's pretty clear that you can't do it. Unless you memorize the game from beginning to end, which I'm not willing to do, so I need to start looking at it with a different perspective. I need to assume that every pattern is gonna be a clusterfuck, including the easy ones. There is pretty much no admission for anything, right? For any mistakes. This is, you know, just Sakuya being absolute trash. So don't worry about it. You gotta do what you gotta do. And what you gotta do right now, it's assume that you're gonna die on every single pattern. So just get your bomb ready. You need to get your bomb ready, because if you don't get your bomb ready, you're gonna die with bombs on stock. And that's obviously the last thing you want to do, regardless of which character you have. Fuck me, look at how those knives are fucking spreading. That was very close. That was very risky of me to go for the fang there, but hey, it happened. Okay. Give me an extra life. And I have to pray for the Phoenix here. If I don't get the Phoenix, this is gonna be incredibly hard to do. And even with the Phoenix, it's gonna be incredibly hard to do. Like, I mean, just imagining the final boss right now is giving me a headache. Because let's not forget, the final boss doesn't have any cards, so I can't just finish off the patterns with with the vampire fan. That cannot happen. And look at this yin yang orb trying to follow me. Are you gonna follow me to the bathroom too? Jesus. Other than the extra no miss, what run did I even get with Sakuya that wasn't a piece of trash? I think that the extra no miss really is the only respectable run that I did with this character. Everything else was just something that ended in death. Pure death. Pretty crazy to think that on the previous run I basically claimed a bomb in one of the shops, because I basically had full livestock. But you can clearly tell that in this game having full livestock doesn't mean shit. clearly doesn't. Nice. Oh, I cannot use the fang. Barely. I can't use the fang. It's okay, don't worry about it. Nice. That was perfect. Huh. These are some pretty interesting. Damn, I will be down to buy the Shiso. Honestly, buying the Shiso right now will not be a bad idea. I will do it. In fact, it's gonna give me an extra life right now. Give me the Shiso. The problem is having enough money here to buy enough money to buy the Phoenix if it shows up. Obviously, if it doesn't show up, then well, I mean, it is what it is. But if it shows up, you need to have money for it, because losing power over it is a very, very bad idea. Very bad idea. You don't want to do that. Especially if it's a lot of power. Because you're getting 3 lives, yes, but you're essentially losing many more with the chain of deaths that you're gonna have after that, you know. That's why it's not worth it at all. Okay. I gotta say that I'm a little bit tense right now. Sakuya really makes me so salty that it tenses me up a lot. I'm very, very tense. And obviously that's not good. I had no bombs there, so nothing I could have done. Well, I could have done the vampire fang, now that I think about it. That would have worked. Allow me to bomb and Jesus. Okay, so I say bombing the first non-spell and using vampire on the first spell. That was the plan. I'm gonna do it. I like the plan. And here, I'm literally 1 point away from being full power. One little... I shouldn't have done that. I used the vampire because I thought I would cancel the bullets, but it was clearly not a good idea. Wonder how much I'm gonna pay for that mistake. Well, not that much. Damn, and this is literally the same situation as last time. Can you fucking believe this? Literally the same situation. I had full livestock and I use a bomb here. It's literally the same situation, dude. Can you fucking believe that? Exact same one. They really don't wanna repeat the same thing that happened on the previous run, dude. But at this rate, that's what's look like it's gonna happen. Like I'm getting deja vus here. And not good deja vus, I can tell you that. Oh, fuck. Well, funnily enough, that shit kind of helped there. Sadly, this is dead, but yeah, I'm basically seeing an absolute repeat. I'm seeing an absolute repeat of the of the previous run. I'm seeing it unfold before my eyes in literally the same way as it did the previous run. Everything is like it's like a prophecy fulfilling, like a dark prophecy fulfilling. Well, at least there is a difference there. That instead of wasting 3 bombs there, I wasted 2, but I mean, I don't think it makes that much of a difference at all. Oh, fuck, dude. See, I'm too busy dodging there, dude. I can't pay attention to the other morons. I just can't. That's fucked up. It's the same thing. Everything is unfolding the same way as the previous run. The deja vu really hurts here. It really, every single thing. I shouldn't have used the fang there, but wanted to make sure that thing was there. Especially because it was the one that drops the extra life. I can't believe it. I just threw the run to the trash by doing that. Nice. Good shit, bro. Very nice sushito. Well, there is something that could save this run, and that's the Phoenix. If I were to get a Phoenix right now, it will definitely save the run. And basically, like, I'm not joking, I'm continuing just because the promise of there being a Phoenix there. If there is no Phoenix there, this run is absolutely over. Especially now, that I'm basically throwing everything to the trash right now. But it's the same thing that happened last time. No surprise. Wow, by bombing this non-spell it becomes harder. If you bomb that non-spell, the Yin Yang orbs stay in time and then they overlap with the other ones. Man, can you be an even shittier character than this, Sakuya? I thought that it wasn't... like, it couldn't happen any more than it already did. But you're surprising me. Every single minute by gifting me more beautiful moments like those. It's funny on Misumaru. Yeah, funny. I just want to tell you, again, this character is a piece of trash, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This character is a fucking disgrace. It's a fucking disgrace of a character. Absolute piece of shit. Useless. Yes, unless you are a score freak. But I'm not a score freak, and I don't give a shit. So, you know. For me, this is even worse than Marisa to me. Because at least I can rely on Marisa's movement, you know. I know that when Marisa moves to the left or to the right or wherever the fuck she wants to move, her shot is gonna be the same. Her shot is still gonna be the magic missile or the laser, whatever, but I mean it's not gonna change the direction. This one, it goes wherever the fuck it wants. Because there is a little bit of a thing that I already said, that, you know, when I'm moving to the right to dodge bullets, it's not because I want to point the bullets to the right, it's because I want to point the bullets to the left. But obviously, Sakuya is stupid enough to not realize that if I'm running away from bullets, I want to point my bullets to that direction, where the bullets that I'm dodging come from. But for some reason she's not smart enough to realize that you're not supposed to shoot at the opposite side of the problem, you're supposed to shoot at the origin. But Sakuya, it seems that she might have been beaten by Remilia enough times that blood doesn't reach her brain properly, and that's the unfortunate result. I mean, after all, she has the vampire fang, so I'm pretty sure she's already a full vampire by now. Damn it, dude. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew I was gonna get salty with this piece of shit character. I knew it wasn't gonna be a good way to, you know, to basically say goodbye to the game. I knew it. I knew it. But I didn't pay enough attention, I guess, to my inner voice. My inner voice has been a little bit ignored by me. It's quite a shame. My inner voice was right. Though honestly, you know, when I think about it, sure, the idea of a stream doing nothing but this, I don't really like that idea, but when I think about it, this thing seems to be hard enough to need a whole stream. So, you know, might not really be that bad, honestly. Might not really be bad. Okay. I need to relax a little bit right now, because if I had to measure my blood pressure, think it will be quite high. And the worst part is that my blood pressure is not high because I'm nervous like when the Lunatic no miss no bomb happened. No, I'm nervous, sorry. I have that pressure because I want to enter the game and strangle Sakuya with my own hands. But then I realized that I can't do that. So I get sad and upset. You know. It's a shame. Now obviously it's not like I could do that anyways. I mean, she can stop time for starters, so getting close to her will not be possible. But, you know, still, a little bit of strangling doesn't sound bad right now, I gotta tell you. I will say it's quite the opposite, it sounds quite nice right now. Just a little bit of strangling. Just a little bit. Not asking for that much. Just a little bit. Okay, that wasn't Sakuya's fault, that was my fault. Should have bombed that. Well, at least what I can tell you is that it's probably not gonna repeat the same situation from before. I don't think I'm gonna reach a full stock of lives here. I don't think that's gonna happen. It might be close, but it's not gonna be enough. Unfortunately. But you know, it's okay. It's just a shame that in stage 4 everything goes to shit so fast. But it's just that Sakuya on stage 4 really is like... it's a handicap. Sakuya on stage 4 is a fucking handicap. It's a handicap. It's like playing a fighting game with a racing wheel. That one is on me too. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Alright, that's enough. For today at least. I'm gonna continue this tomorrow, but I can't really promise you to get the achievement, but this is just awful. This shot type, I don't want to repeat myself, you already know what I think about this shot type. In any case, thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with more of these runs. Hopefully I can get it, and if I can get it, it's okay. We will see when it happens. So yeah, have a good one.